Hello again, everyone. This is Randy, your sewing machine man. What we're looking at here is a Bernina 1230, made in Switzerland. It's 1230 electronic. Nice little machine. Of course, most Berninas are. You know, I'm a big fan. Mainly because they're well made. They make a nice stitch. They're quiet. They're precision. And they have a good dealer network. You don't have to worry about the dealer selling you a Janome, going out of business, and then you're an orphan. Or a baby lock, going out of business. You're an orphan. FOF, a lot of that's going on. Bernina's pretty solid. They'll stick around. They got a dealer network can take care of you, trying to say. And this one was in for service, and I had a customer, another one, that recommended that I show them how to thread it and how to wind the bobbin. Another customer is going to give theirs to their daughter, I believe, granddaughter, and they want to just real quick how to thread it, how to wind the bobbin. They're going to ship it to them. It'll be a little tutorial for them cross country. Okay, if we're going to wind, let's thread it up first. First we'll unthread it, raise the press foot up so it'll slide through. And I have it on a stand over here, so you'd start at the spool naturally. You got a thread guide right here. Bring it through this slot just to the left of your tension dial. Bring it down and under where the little spring is, under here. And you bring it behind the take-up lever, the thing that goes up and down, and feed your thread. Bring it in there. And I always hold the thread and let it click in. Click, there's a little spring there. And that's where we always lower the presser lifter, lower it and pull. Like I always say, pull on it, and it should feel like someone has a hold of it and won't let go. That's when you know the thread got between the disc and not on either side. That can happen. And if you don't make sure that's going on, you'll get a big loop underneath and a jam. So always press your foot up, you'll feel the release. Lower it down, you'll feel the resistance, you'll feel the tension. The red line's on the red line, that's how you know the tension's set. It's almost always going to be there, rarely is it not. You have one more thread guide above the needle. You snip it, and quite often you can thread this little guy. Let me make sure it's in the center needle position here. There we go. You got the white behind it there, so it's a little bit easier to thread than a lot. And you put it right through the eye of the needle. Sure, second try is not bad. There you go. Put it through there, and then you put your threads to the rear, and you sew like so. All right. So that's how you make sure you have the upper part threaded. Now to wind the bobbin, you'll take a 15 class bobbin, because the Bernina system is a front load 15 class, just like the Kenmore 158 series front load 15 class. Everything's just about interchangeable. It's a very, very good system. So let's take a empty 15 class bobbin. We'll put it up on top. Let's get up here so we can see what's going on. This is just about like all the new machines thread that are front load 15 class. This one has an electric winder, which is different. You don't have to release on the side. You just push this, step on the gas, and away it goes. You can't even hear it running. It's so quiet, but it's electric. So what you do is you take your thread, like it's coming from your spool. The spool would be here. I have it on a stand. So you bring it to the guide in the front, like I always show you. Put it between the spring there, so you'll feel that it's got that it's a little pinch that holds it in place. Bring your thread over, put it around 2 or 3 times, and I put it up through one of the holes. Sometimes these are solid, sometimes they're a bunch of holes on them. If it's solid, just find the one single hole. You engage it, and you hold the thread, and you let it wind, and you hold it lightly, and it will cut the thread off. It'll cut it right there, like so. So you won't have any thread sticking out on either side in your bobbin case. And I hold the thread to make sure it doesn't jump out of the deal over here. And when it's full, it will shut itself off automatically. And I always say that, and I'm very confident that it will, because quite often it does. So let's get it up to full right about any second now. Thank you very much for not making me look like an idiot. All right, that's how it works. That's how you wind it. Then, of course, you put it in your bobbin. You put it in your bobbin case, I'm sorry. Put it in your bobbin case. Bobbin case will be facing you. So you put it in the bobbin case, and it'll be turning clockwise. Put it in the slot. onto the spring. There's a little slot right there. Put it in the slot, onto the spring, and it'll come out the top. You hold onto the latch. As long as you have a hold of the latch, it won't fall out. With this pointing straight up, you put it into, make sure your needle's at its highest point, not with it down. Put it in, release it, you're ready to sew. Nothing to it. That's how you thread and how you wind the bobbin on a Bernina 1230. Nice little machine. Get a chance to get one of these, check the electronics, make sure they're okay, and get ready for a heartbreak if they go bad, because maybe somebody could fix them, maybe they can't, maybe the parts are available, maybe they're not. That's the way all electronic machines are. So if you get one that's been taken good care of, been serviced, and maybe upgraded, and maybe get it from a dealer with a warranty, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But any electronic machine can have an electronic malfunction. Like everything that's electronic, it's great when it's working, and when it's not, grab your billfold. All right? Bernina, 1230. Thanks.